I'd just like to welcome you to the official launch demonstration of Realdealpoker.com. It's an exciting time in the development of Jura International, the company behind this unique system. In summary, it's the world's first poker site that's coming online that will not be using random number generators to deal its cards to its table. And we have a set of patented proprietary technology that we're going to demonstrate to you today, specifically the cut and shuffle system, the use of burn cards, and discuss with you the game check audit system that we have in place for this program.
You see on the screen is a prototype machine. That's the prototype that we came up with about 5 years ago to answer the question about fairness online. If you look at the online poker industry, the fundamentals in the game of poker and all this, you can raise a lot of questions and doubts in your mind about what is possible, what isn't possible, what kind of controls are in place. And as a poker player, if you get a doubt in your mind about the fairness of a game, it's always there. And that doubt is so predominant today that it really is restricting the growth of the entire industry. What we set out to do was deal the game online that you play in a casino or your house or anywhere else, and that's with a real deck of cards.
This really sums up the effect of not dealing real cards at an online poker table.
Visit any poker room today and this is what you will see. The dealer scrambling the cards in preparation for the deal. After the scramble, the dealer then cuts and shuffles the deck to ensure a fair and unpredictable deal. The scramble and the shuffle are the only random parts of the deal. From this point on, the sequence of the cards to be used in gameplay has already been determined. So as you can see, in a real deal, the only random process is in the scrambling and shuffling of the deck. Once this has been done, the cards to be used in gameplay have already been determined. Up to 40 cards can remain unused as only cards from the top of the deck are dealt. Online poker is very different. They don't play with cards. Instead, all online poker sites use random number generators. This effectively means the entire deck is always in play, which has a profound impact on the gameplay and the odds. The player's cards are randomly generated from all 52 available. The flop is then picked at random from the remainder of the deck, and no burn cards are used. If this was to happen in a real poker room, a missed deal would be declared.
Table number 2404, some of you are already highlighted on that table. You just double click on that line, should bring up the table. Now a couple of things I want to point out to you right away is you'll notice that on the dealer's left, your right, you'll see the word burn. That's actually where the burn cards are going to be placed when this game is played. One other thing you're going to notice is you are all, whoever has the dealer button is going to get the opportunity to actually cut a deck of cards. So you either pick a point and click on it, and it actually will cut the deck at that point and move from that point forward to the back of the deck and start dealing from that point. Now, as in a real game of cards on the cut, obviously the first 4 and the last 4 cards are ineligible for cutting, so it's only the middle, that middle set. Yeah, so now we'll see the cut come up.
There are no values associated behind any of these cards. It's just a location that will change. And like in a real game, you can't cut the first
Also, I
4
would just like to draw your attention. I know it's annoying while you're trying to play a game of poker, but the chat box also has a lot of these different things going on inside of it. One other thing there, you notice that Gene had mentioned earlier about a duplicate deck. Well, you notice there's a message in the chat box that says duplicate deck check underway. We're going to check every deck to ensure, to see if it is or is not a duplicate. Obviously right now, because hardly any decks have been used, the odds of hitting a duplicate are astronomical. So then you're getting the message there which tells you that there is no duplicate deck. The cut just changes the whole game, I mean, as you saw in the video.
How do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy, simple. It's like, you know, just as easy as clicking, you know, sit or whatever to sit down.
You find it a good feature to have?
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, no, it's super intuitive. Like,
It is really.
even if I didn't know I was sitting here right now and you told me to cut the deck, I know what to do.
It's the same.